basically I went into the studios. I was in New York, and I was working with these two amazing humans, Claude Kelly and Chuck Harmony, and we kind of started the album together. Like the first, there's my pick. The first chunk of the album was done with them, and so it was very fresh, very early in the album process. And I walked into the studio one day, and I just didn't. It was one of those days I just didn't know what I was gonna say. Sometimes I walk in with an idea already, and this was just one of those days. I was like, nah, I got nothing. And but I do think there is. When you're creating music inside of a studio, there's this pressure, I think, that we put on ourselves. I'm sure there's a lot of writers and artists and musical people in this room. But there is that pressure to kind of come out at the end of the day with like a dope song. Like you don't want to walk out with a whack song, you know? Like there is definitely this pressure that we put on ourselves. So I walked in the studio and I was like, I just don't like how that feels. Like why? I didn't like to be that feeling of like being forced to write something on the spot. And so we literally just started talking. I forgot where I was. I forgot I was even in the studio because these guys are that cool. And we just started having a conversation about life. And Claude started asking me things, and I just told him I even opened up to him some of my fears about the industry and some of my worries and my doubts, and it was just this very vulnerable conversation that we had. And I had no idea that we were actually, like the things that we were talking about were actually lyrics that later ended up in the song. So I think that's why the song it sticks out to me so much, is it just feels so relevant and so conversational. And I think another reason too why I relate to it a lot is because every time I sing the song, it feels like I'm kind of singing it to myself in a way, just as a reminder to stay humble and stay grounded and not lose where I came from, really, or lose what I believe in. So this is all funny. It's so easy to lose all the meaning of who you are. What is your definition of a true superstar? Is it beauty? Is it money? Is it power? Is it fame? Are you in it for the glory? What's the purpose? What's the gain? Everything you ever wanted got you tied up in chains. Be careful how you play the game, 'cause the same thing that built you is the same thing that kills you. The same thing that shows you is the same thing that owns you. The same ones that hate you are the same ones that praise you. Funny how it all goes around. If you lose your soul, you lose it all. If you're at the top, embrace for the fall. Surrounded by faces, no one to call. Funny how it all goes around. If you lose your soul, you lose it all. If you're at the top, embrace for the fall. Surrounded by faces, no one to call. Funny how it all goes around. If you look through a microscope at this messed up world, you would see every scratch, every flaw, every ounce of dirt. Your so-called friends you're leaning on, but all they do is take. You say it's fine, but deep inside you wish you could escape. Everything you ever wanted got you tied up in chains. Be careful how you play the game, 'cause the same ones that shun you are the same ones that love you. The same words that break you are the same words that shape you. The same rules that